our theology is the theology of the hammer. And so if a person is willing to pick up a hammer, then you have passed the litmus test for habitat. Major challenge was finding land. If you have families who need homes but don't have land to build houses, then the mission of Habitat is a challenge, because how do you keep a board of directors and all of your volunteers excited about the work that Habitat does if there's no work to do? So we started the transition housing and the travel trailers, and we started doing rehab of homes with people who already owned them. In many cases they inherited the house but couldn't afford to put a roof on it or to do major repairs. In many cases the senior citizens living in mobile home parks could not afford to put a new roof on or waterproof their mobile home, needed heaters repaired, floors that were rotted out, wheelchair ramps,
So
all of these kinds of things we started doing. This looked like a jungle with 7 temporary structures that Charles had attempted to build as a habitat for himself. He was a gardener. He sold vegetables in Oakview to purchase this property. And so he had tomatoes and lettuce and radishes and oranges and avocados growing on the property. And he pushed his wheelbarrow through town, selling those for a quarter, and that's how he was able to buy this parcel. We discovered later that it was actually 3 parcels, and in the end, Charles, instead of paying Habitat for the property, chose to donate the 3 parcels, and even in his will, left his home to Habitat. We did 20 dump truck loads, huge double trailers of the building rubble, and taking down the old buildings that Charles had attempted to build. None of them had roofs or really were in any way close to current building standards. And then we had to completely clear the lot, obviously, to begin the footings and foundations for the Weiser home, which you see behind us here. And so Charles, a gentleman who came to Ventura County penniless, who at the time could neither read nor write, who was living on $90 a month when we first met him. We helped him get on SSI so that when that happened, his income jumped to about $480 a month. This gentleman, living in extremely modest means, is Habitat of Ventura County's single largest personal donor in our history, to my knowledge. The value of buildable lots at that time in Ventura County was around $85,000 to $90,000. And so Charles gave us 3 buildable lots, including the mobile home in which he lived, as his thanks to Habitat of Ventura County. Seeing the incredible progress that has been made is extremely heartwarming, and meeting the families and hearing the story of the children, continuing to meet volunteers, it's just, it brings me to tears, literally, as I think about the love and the incredible resources that continue to be shared, and the vision that is continuing to be lived out here. And I hope that each of you who are here at the breakfast today will consider the ways in which the resources you have can bless others. The legacy of Charles Henderson in Ventura County is 3 homes that this gentleman, who started off with a very simple life and a limited income, was able to contribute out of the generosity of his home for the excitement and the thankfulness of a place to live. All of us in this room are extremely blessed, and I hope that you will consider in the thankfulness of your heart the possibility of your personal and family legacy blessing hundreds and thousands of other families here in the future of Ventura County.